Here's what I like. Laying on the beach with sunlight in my eyes, laughing with my friends under the sky, following our hearts so then we take a ride. Wherever, I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces wood. I'm not backing down.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is an exciting day because we are going to get this downstairs area ready and prepped for the new floors that are coming in just a couple days. So we don't really have to be here to move the furniture when they come, but I want like the rug to be rolled up and our huge bookshelf in the living room. I need to completely clear that off because they're gonna have to move it and all that stuff would fall off. And just like the chairs, I wanna move those out. And even though we're getting these floors covered up, weirdly enough, I want to clean them and mop them just because, you know, they're getting covered, and just get this area clean and cleared out. I need to put my fall stuff away. I need to put their Halloween costumes that are sitting there. I need to put those away. And then I want to get a little bit of Christmas decor out in my kids' rooms too. We'll see if we can get to that today. But for now, I'm going to focus down here while the kids are in school. Hopefully I can get a lot done.
There will be a time when you and me finally can talk. If you speak now, your words will only tear us apart. I pray you'll find a way to mend your broken heart.
I've mentioned this before, but I really like to completely empty this shelf off at the change of every season and just wipe everything down and typically change out the decor as well. But since I knew they were going to be moving it around a ton, I just wanted to take everything off this, and we actually had to take it off the wall because it was attached to the wall for safety. And once I did that, I kind of realized that Mark and I have really been wanting to mount the TV on the wall, and honestly this just seemed like the perfect time to try to make that happen. So I listed this piece on my neighborhood page and it sold really quickly, and that made some of you guys so upset over on Instagram, and that of course is not my intention, but we just want to mix things up here a little bit in the living room, so we're doing it. Y'all, this is horrible. Oh my word. Look at all that dust. I won't speak right now because words will tear us apart. I pray to God I find a way to mend my broken heart. Yeah. Wanna show you a new place to start, place to start. But you decide if you wanna play pretend. And you decide if you wanna see me again. If you wanna see me. I have been searching the interwebs high and low for a piece to go on this wall, and the issue is it needs to be long enough. So this shelf is, I think, 80 inches long. And so I think if it's going to be like a console table, I want it to be at least that long, if not longer. I have found a couple pieces on Wayfair, and I just haven't found anything that I love yet. So I'm not just going to jump into buying something just to buy it. I want to really love it. So if you guys can think of anything, or if you have any ideas, feel free to send them my way, or like send me a message over on Instagram. We just want to get the TV lower on the wall because above the fireplace it's really, really high. And I've always wanted to be able to decorate a mantle, and I just haven't been able to do that because in this house we've had our TV mounted, and in my last house I had the TV mounted above the fireplace. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that. It does feel a little bit overwhelming just because it's a lot of decor that seems to be missing. This shelf took up a lot of space, and visually on the shelves there were a lot of things on them, so I didn't have to decorate much else. But now it feels very empty without this shelf, but it will all be okay, and we'll find something that looks just as good, if not better, for this wall.
Don't deny that I could use some company. All my friends say, honey, just let him be. Now your perfume stuck on my shirt, and there's an imprint left in my bed. I don't know about you, but put you first. I bought some new flowers, they're all dead. First you are in, then you are out, like snow in the spring. I just want your time. I just want your time. Your time, oh, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time. Just want your time.
I know I told y'all in my last video how much these bats, well, the stickiness from them kind of ruined my walls. It has like these remnants everywhere. So I sprayed some of this Goo Gone and I've let it sit for a little while. That's what it said to do. I already know that the drywall is pretty much ruined. I need to scrub it, like get the stickiness off, and then I'll probably sand it and repaint it. I don't think I'm gonna paint it today. In fact, I know I'm not gonna paint it today because I don't have any more of that paint. But I am at least gonna try to finish cleaning these windows because they look so rough.
I just want your time, oh, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time. Oh, spend a little time. I need your time.
I definitely learned my lesson the hard way and will never use those little sticky things that come with the bats ever again. I will say they stayed up pretty well, which was nice, but it took me back to my elementary days of using sticky tack. My mom was and still is a teacher, and I used to help her decorate her classroom at school. She taught second grade for the longest time, and I used so much sticky tack. I remember having to hang the papers on the wall, and she would typically have about 22 kids, and I knew basically what to do to divide up the sticky tack into 22 little clumps to hang up the papers. I don't know, just a random little memory that was unlocked in my brain. But all that to say, I learned my lesson the hard way. Thankfully, the window does come pretty clean and the framing around the window is clean. It's just gonna take a little bit of paint touch up for the drywall.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to.
Okay, that will pretty much just be a disaster until I repaint it. It is cleaned. It doesn't look any better, but it is cleaned and the goop is off. The windows look so much better. All I used was the Goo Gone, and then I wiped them down, and now I'm going to use this Sprayway, which is one of my favorite glass cleaners, and get it like shiny and see-through again. Kind of feels weird to say this, but I did not get out a ton of fall stuff this year. I didn't pull out most of my bins at all. And it's almost like fall came and left, even though I know fall is still very much here. But as far as like when I'm decorating, last year I decorated early for fall and it felt like it stayed out for a while. But I don't know, October and November are just already going by so quickly. Well, October's gone and November seems like it's already just sliding right by, which is crazy. Have you guys started your Christmas shopping? I mean, to me, no pressure if you haven't yet, because I know that's a lot for us to all keep up with. I am going to try to start a little bit earlier this year. I've gotten a couple small things, but I want to get the bulk of it done, hopefully before even December.
Does it take to be happy? How many times do you have to feel lonely before you get the chance to meet someone, before you get to meet someone like you? How many songs can you write about heartbreak? How to go on when you're fed up with mistakes? Maybe I just found the answers. Maybe I just found.
All right, I came into my office. I wanted to break up the day a little bit, and I keep ordering things for Christmas decor, stuff I want to make. Like these are going to be ornaments. They're bigger for the kids' tree upstairs, or actually I might do these for our tree downstairs. But then I went ahead and got this for Mark's Nanny-ola for Christmas, and I just want to put like love, Mark and Joanna and the kids on the back with my Cricut. And then I found this plate at Target. It was $2, and I wanted to kind of make, I don't really think I want to use it for food or anything. I just wanted to use it for some decor. Y'all know I have the Cricut Maker. I also have the Cricut Joy, which I use from time to time for like cards and stuff. But I typically just use my Cricut Maker, and I use vinyl and heat transfer vinyl the most, and I basically use this machine every single day, but it can cut so much more than that. It can also write things for you. If your handwriting's not the best and you want something to look pretty, you can take this little tool out right here and put in like a pen, and it can write. I'm gonna start with making this plate, and I'll show y'all how I do it. Actually, I changed my mind. I forgot I had this cute chalkboard sign. It was from the Target Bullseye area. It was $3, and then I found this SVG on Etsy. I don't always design my own. Sometimes I just find them and purchase them. Typically they're like $1, maybe $2, and then upload them into my Cricut design space, and then I size it however I need it to be sized for what I'm putting it on, and then I just click make it up in the top right. Ever since I rearranged and organized my office, I just love being in here. It makes me happy and it makes me feel organized, and sure, of course, things get chaotic still because I like to make a lot of things at one time and there's all kinds of papers everywhere. But at the end of every day, I do try to at least keep it a little bit organized.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside.
So I mentioned earlier the two materials I'm using today, and the materials that I pretty much use all the time are vinyl and heat transfer vinyl. And vinyl, just like you see right here, is basically like one big sticker. So you don't want to pull off each letter one by one. So you just use the transfer tape to put over top it, which is basically like a big piece of tape, and it helps move your words from one area to the other. I almost completely forgot that I ordered this sweatshirt from Amazon. I love the color of it, and I wanted to use this bright vinyl on it and do Merry Mama for Christmas time. I just think it's the absolute cutest. My favorite outfit in all of the world is a sweatshirt or a hoodie with shorts or leggings. It's just the most comfortable. It makes me so happy. So if you are someone close in my life, I've probably already made you a sweatshirt just because that is the type of thing that makes me happy. And I have a friend who does crafting too, and she mostly makes doormats. And I feel like if you get into the crafting world, you kind of find your niche. And even though I love making a little bit of everything, I think my favorite thing to make is a sweatshirt. I'm just working with some of the fonts that I already have on Cricut Design Space and whipping up some ornaments. These are the bigger wood ones. They're pretty big. So I'm going to do a black font for this. And then this is going to have an overlay that says, "Let me tell you about my," but I'm just going to go ahead and do this first and do it all black, and then the other phrase is going to be a different color. Just the biggest thanks to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. I always enjoy working with them, and I always use my Cricut even when I'm not working with them. So I will have any and all things that I used in today's projects linked in my description box if you guys want to check them out. Wanted to show y'all all the stuff that I made. I completely messed up the fourth ornament, so I'm gonna have to try that again at some point. But I thought these turned out really, really cute. I love them. Cannot wait to get our tree up so I can hang them on the tree. And then this sweatshirt is probably my favorite sweatshirt I've made so far. Merry Mama. Love the colors so much. Love this sign too. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna hang it up. The kids wanted it upstairs once they saw it, so we might find a spot up here. And then I'm gonna hang this in the kitchen. That was just something super easy to do. And then of course this gift for Mark's Nanny Ola. Thought that was really sweet the way that it turned out. So I love all this. It makes me excited for all of the other stuff that I'm going to be doing coming up very soon. Okay, it's actually the next day. Ava ended up having a friend stay over pretty late last night, so we didn't get to doing any of the Christmas decor up here. Her room is mostly clean. I'm proud of her. So I told her we could pull out her little Christmas tree. She wants to put it in the corner over there and then just tidy up a little bit and get the floors vacuumed. The tree she has for her room, we got this at Walmart. I think we got it last year, right, Ava? Last year we put it up. It was $35, so super affordable, and it's just one of those like willow twinkle trees. So she doesn't really have to decorate it or anything, but it just looks really pretty, especially at night.
No, I can't wait for the weekend. Waking up next to you. We'll be sharing our secrets, making dreams come true. Let's have a toast for the lovers. We'll tumble around in the snow, and my heart's going boom, boom, boom. You're so beautiful. What a night. Can you feel it too? Girl, I won't let you go. When the sky comes alive, let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday. Let's have a jolly holiday.
also had some random pictures for Ava's wall for a while now, and I've been waiting because we wanted to give this wall a second coat of paint, and just because things get so crazy, we don't know when we're going to be able to get to that. I decided we should just go ahead and hang these up and we can do the paint later. So we both laid them out to see what we like. I think this is a pretty good setup, so we're just going to try to like freehand them up onto the wall up there.
Girl, I won't let you go. When the sky comes alive, let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday, yeah. Let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday, holiday, yeah. Can't wait another year. Just talking on the phone. I'll make you feel at home. Oh, when I got you.
Ava's room is one of my favorites in the whole house because of all the pops of color. Kate's is really colorful too, but Ava's is super colorful, and it makes it pretty easy to have stuff to match together. Like I mentioned a few weeks back, we went to Hobby Lobby and she picked out a few pictures that she wanted for her wall. She was like, what color should I do? And I was just kind of like, well, I mean, honestly, any color matches. So whatever you like, I say let's get, and we'll just make it work. This rug from Wayfair really ties the whole room together with all the different colors. Ava is my kid who is a collector. She is organized, but she's also chaotic and messy. And so I know I've mentioned these things before, but I do not micromanage in their bedrooms. I kind of let them live a little bit. And if some of their drawers are cluttered or chaotic, that's fine. I cannot control everything. And if they don't feel chaos or clutter when they live in it, then I shouldn't worry about it either. So that's why I did not make her desk perfect or her nightstand perfect. I just keep it how she likes it.
In London, drunk at night. In LA, picking fights. I think we have done it all. She knows me in and out. Love of a different kind, but we still have no control. 'Cause when the
All right, now the fun part, and yes, this is a few days later, even though I put back on the same Dunder Mifflin sweatshirt. Well, it was cleaned, it was washed, but I put it back on. Anyways, I am almost laughing at myself watching this footage back. So this was the morning that the floor guys were coming. They were supposed to come Monday through Thursday. They ended up not needing quite that long, but I wanted to go around and make sure all of the floors were super clean and shiny and fresh. And once they came in and started working, it was hilarious. They started pulling up all the quarter rounds. There was dust, there was debris everywhere, and these clean, shiny floors were no longer clean and shiny, and I was fully wondering why I ever did that to begin with, but it's okay. At least I got all the food gunk up and all that. But I did want to show y'all a few places in the floor and the reasoning behind why we are getting new floors. At first glance, I'm sure that you could be wondering, like, why in the world would you cover up these floors? And even though the guys coming in to do the floors were like, wow, these are really pretty, they did completely understand that these floors, the engineered hardwoods, just are not the kind of quality that they used to be, and they're not great, and they chip and peel so easily. So we just wanted a more durable flooring to go in, especially since we have kids and all of our kids' friends too. So that's what we went with. We went with luxury vinyl plank, and we love it so much. I'm going to show y'all a little sneak peek of it here in a second.
will we end just like this? Will we find home? Or will we stay just like this? 'Cause when the daylight comes, we're just good friends. Baby, good friends. Hey.
so much to think about, and as the weeks go on, I would love to get y'all's opinions too. But I know you can't quite picture it yet because I haven't shown you the new floors yet. But if you were picturing lighter floors right here, and then the bottom step was still dark like it is now, would you sand it down and make it lighter to semi-match the floors, or would you leave it dark and have it contrast? Because I'm fine, I think, with leaving it dark, and Mark especially loves it dark, but I know several of y'all have messaged on Instagram asking if I was planning to lighten them up. So I would love to know what y'all would do.
What's on your mind? Seems like you feel the stars to fade out. The diamonds in your eyes, do they wanna let go? Wanna let go? Right here and now, we cannot spin around it no more. So let me hear you out. Do you wanna let go? Wanna let go? Kill the silence. Are we meant for each other? Stand and fight it. Say if you wanna let go. Wanna let go. What's on your mind? I was in London when you called last night. The city told me lies that you wanna let go.
Tons of shifting around to prepare for them to come, and thankfully they didn't get there until about 9, so we got the kids to school by 8. I got home, had about an hour to run around, get everything done that I could, and all of the chairs and just extra stuff I either put outside or I put in the garage, just hoping they didn't open that garage door because that was basically all you could see out there. It's going to be a process bringing everything back in and setting it back up, but I kind of want to do it intentionally and maybe not just put everything back. I might want to do it little by little to see if I like it.
Are we meant for each other? Stand and fight it. Say if you wanna let go. Wanna let go. Wanna let go. Wanna let go. Hey, I hope you're doing well. I know it's been a while, but you're still in my head. I wonder if you think about me now and then, like I do right now about you. I wish it didn't have to end, but life is what it is, and I will try to mend. Though I'm kinda hoping that you feel the same as I do right now, right now. Tell me now, 'cause I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just wanna be right next to you. Even though I try to get you off my mind, you know that I'm thinking about you.
Alrighty, little sneak peek of the floors and all of our closet stuff in the living room, but they look so good. I mean, it's gonna take me a while to get used to them, I feel like, just because it's such a difference, but I love it. We have a lot of organizing to do, a lot of shifting around to do. I'll show y'all more of the bedroom in my next video, but thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see y'all next time.
Is this how it's supposed to be? 'Cause breaking up with you has got the best of me. I just wanna live inside my memories, so I'll be with you, with you. I used to wake up with you by my side, and I would hold you close, look into your eyes. I used to wake up with you by my side, and I would hold you close.